This tutorial demonstrates how charter seniors can request letters of recommendation from teachers through their Naviance accounts. After logging in on your home page, click on the Colleges tab, then click on Colleges I'm applying to. From here you can scroll down to Teacher Recommendations and click Add or Cancel Requests. It shows that I already added Larry Bird as a teacher, who's a fictional teacher at Charter, but if I want to go ahead and add a teacher, I select that teacher from the drop-down menu. And here where it says Personal Note to Teacher as optional, that is actually not going to be optional for you, and that's because we know that some colleges require certain amounts of letters, and then we leave it up to you to determine which letters you want to go to which colleges. Now, if you only have one letter writer or two letter writers, it's typical that most colleges, if not all, are going to accept one or both of those letters. So the case where it may be more tricky is when you have four letter writers and the college only accepts two letters. Which letters do you want to go to that school? Well, you could type in here, "Please see me," or "Please see me before sending," or you could say, "I will contact you." And this note here is actually not going to the teacher. It's going to be going to the counselor. Now, the teacher will be able to see it, but teachers do not have the functionality to actually send the letters to colleges. They will just be uploading them to the system so that the counselor can decide which teacher letters go where. So if you have a case where you have more letter writers than a college will accept, you need to be sure to communicate to your counselor to explain which letters you want to go where. If you need to wait so that counselor can help you make that decision, please be sure to tell them, as I did here, that I will contact you. Now, for the most part, everybody else that doesn't have that issue is just going to type all universities or all colleges, just to indicate that you want to go everywhere you're applying. Now, if you are in that tricky situation where you need to know how many letters a college will accept because you have so many letter writers, you can go to colleges I'm applying to, because you should already have your colleges listed here that you're applying to, and you can click on University of Delaware. This is going to show you some information about their procedures. It's going to mention their deadlines, and it's going to note here that they're common applications. So once you know it's Common App, that means you have to go to Common App to find out how many letters they're going to allow. So I have my Common Application account open here. I click on My Colleges, and I want to look at University of Delaware to see how many letters they will accept, because say I have four writers, I want to make sure I send the right ones. I would click on Recommenders and FERPA. I would scroll down and look, it says they require one teacher letter, they will allow 5. It is typical for some very selective universities to require 2 and then to only allow 2 so they're not overburdened with letters, or to require 2 and maybe allow 3, but that's where it gets to be more of a tricky situation where you need to communicate to your counselor. Otherwise, if you're not going to surpass the allowable limit with the number of letter writers you have, simply tell your counselor to send all of your letter writers to all the colleges. So again, we're back in our Naviance account. We'll try from the beginning. You log in, you're on your home page, and this really needs to be done as soon as possible so your letter writers can get a head start on uploading your letters of recommendation. You log into the home page, click the Colleges tab, click Colleges I'm applying to, scroll down the page, and click to Add or Cancel Teacher Requests.